What up, hockey family? So we arrived here today at UPEI campus, home of the Panthers, for Sasha's dynamic defense camp. We'll be staying in Blanchard Hall, which is university residence. Get a bit of a discount just because you're going to the camp, so it makes it a little bit easier on the wallet. Sasha's already checked in. She's with the more advanced group, so she starts at 12:30. Luckily enough, we got here in time. We're all settled in, and I'm going to show you the residence as well, just to give you guys a bit of an idea. But this is the Bell Alliance Center behind me, McLaughlin Arena, where all the camps take place. This is Al Andrews' home office and where they've been doing things. They used to be over in the Summerside military base for the longest time. That's where I attended the camp, and before that in Charlottetown at a very small barn when everything just was getting rolling. So this is the UPEI campus, and I'll give you a bit of a tour as the week goes on. It's a beautiful campus. It's a great, fantastic facility, and this is going to be a big deal for Sasha, being her second year at Al Andrews and her third camp in total. So we'll take you through the day. Sasha's on off-ice training first, then skating training for an hour and a half, some classroom sessions, leadership development. Then they actually get to have lunch, and they got a Subway here, so she's stoked. Back into the classroom for hockey theory and tactics, back on the ice for some puck control and shooting drills, and then a game tonight. So a good portion due to COVID we can't be a part of, but luckily this time around we can actually be in the rink for the ice times, which is a huge deal because we haven't been able to do that before. So anyways, guys, this is just the kickoff to the whole thing. I'm going to be heading back to the residence now. I'll show you what that all looks like now that the other guy is probably already awake early from his nap. Anyways, see you in just a sec. Welcome to Blanchard Hall, guys. Let's go check this out.
So if you've ever been in, stayed in, or lived in a university residence, they're all pretty much the same. So we got security, has key card entry into the rooms and into the building itself. This one, luckily enough, has free laundry, which is a great situation when you're here for over a week. And the biggest thing for us was 2 rooms along with a full kitchen. Now, it's not a huge kitchen, but it does the job for a family of 4, no problem. So that was a money saver for us because we could just go buy groceries instead of eating out every night, which obviously can get very expensive. Sasha got her own room. The rest of us were all bunked together in one, but it gave us a little bit of separation as well. That was nice for her, so she could be by herself and have some space within a very small apartment. But all in all, you can't really complain for a much cheaper than a hotel stay. And as much as camping would be fun, wasn't really in the cards. So now that I got a bit of time, I'm actually going to talk to you guys a little bit about Andrew's growth programs and what they're all about and what the reason is that I advocate for them so much and push for Sasha to be here, spending the money that we do and traveling, taking my vacation time and everything else to accommodate her to come to this camp. So Andrew's Hockey Growth Programs was established in 1979 in Charlottetown. Basically, it started in this little barn of an arena downtown. It moved later on to Slemon Park, just in Summerside, which was an old military base. That's where I spent the majority of my time at Andrews, was there. We stayed in the barracks. The kids, for the first few years, would stay with their parents. After that, we were expected to stay by ourselves. So the camp itself has a laundry list of graduates that are some very commonplace names. Sidney Crosby being their pinnacle one, but Nathan McKinnon, Jill Solnier from Team Canada female team. I mean, the list goes on. And you can look all this stuff up for yourself. I'm obviously going to put their website in the description below. But this was a huge deal for me when I came here, and it's just as big of an advantage for Sasha. They don't work on just hockey skills and play styles and things like that. They work on the fundamentals of hockey, from proper edge work, proper form in skating, proper stick handling, shooting. But the second biggest thing that they work on is leadership skills, which is huge for the kids. So goal setting, leadership skills, interpersonal communication and relationship building, having a positive outlook on life and the challenges that come along with it. So Andrew's Hockey Growth Programs is truly a growth program for the kids. You just want to go out and spend time on the ice? Absolutely, there are camps that do that. This camp is much more well-rounded. You spend just as much time in classroom as you do in on-ice and off-ice training. And that's a huge part of what they do. They're looking to build leaders, not just hockey players. So they also have a program, the bronze, silver, and gold stick and skate. So if you achieve this level, the gold stick and skate, you get to become a demonstrator for them and attend the camps for free, basically working with Al Andrews. And as you see, Sidney Crosby was a demonstrator for a time. So Al Andrews has done fantastic work, and they have camps of every make and denomination you can imagine: goalie, defense, shooting, sniping, stick work, skating, general play, all of it. They have entry-level camps, elite camps, and invitational camps. They host tournaments and quick shift tournaments, and you'll see kids from all over the world. I bunked with a guy from Germany, actually, in my last year with Andrews, and it was quite interesting. It was definitely an eye-opener. But Andrews is just an example, and I'm sure there's many other camps out there that do something similar. There's just something that I loved about this place, and I was very lucky to attend it when I was a kid, and I wanted to pass that same opportunity along to Sasha, and she seems to be enjoying it just as much, if not more, than I did when I was a kid.